For the better part of a
When Larry Bird faced the next Larry Bird.
decade, Larry Bird was the greatest basketball player the world had ever seen. And because he happened to be a white basketball player in a sport that is mostly dominated by black players, every single time a new white player is halfway decent, you can bet your bottom dollar, like clockwork, the mainstream media will undeniably say,
he is a new age version of Larry Bird.
He's like a reincarnation of Larry Bird.
Larry Bird reincarnated.
He's a 2K version of what Larry Bird would be.
It's kind of Larry Birdish.
He reminds me of Larry Bird.
He's the closest thing to Bird that we've seen since Larry Bird.
That guy reminds a lot of people, myself included, of Larry freaking Legend.
Here's why Larry Bird would consider these comparisons disrespectful. Because early in Larry's career, he was matched up against Tom Chambers, arguably the most athletic white player in NBA history.
Chambers ties it up again and draws the foul.
2-on-1. KJ to Chambers. Jam!
Oh boy, he went right up Mark Jackson.
And right on cue, Tom Chambers' teammate, Xavier McDaniel, made that one dreaded comparison, even though their playing styles were nothing alike.
I love Tom Chambers. I love him. I thought I had never seen a white boy besides Larry Bird play the way he played. This guy could play.
But when these two finally met face to face, at the very beginning of the game, Larry Bird hit Tom Chambers with one of the coldest trash talking lines of all time.
Their main man was Tom Chambers, and Chambers was guarding Larry. And so in the jump ball circle, Larry walked through myself and Chambers, and then came back and told Chambers, I know you guarding me, and I want you to know something. There's only one man that can guard me, and that's God.
Damn.
Now think about that for a second. Think about the confidence and the arrogance it takes to make that statement.
Yeah.
Think about that for a second. One thing.
Hold on. Keep sniffing. All right, we back.
One thing you got to give Larry Bird, he never stopped talking trash. Ever. Ever. Ever.
But is it really trash talking if you're backing it up?
Bird from the corner, his first. Larry with 16 points. Reggie King. They don't have Bird is just going with Chambers, and now Bird answers immediately. They say Chambers might as well not be out there. He's picking Larry up. He's pretty much giving him the outside shot. Larry is obliged very effectively this week, and he's really starting to force his offense. Look at this. Look at this. My goodness. I don't know if he's guarded Bird before, but I'll tell you, if he hasn't, he's going to remember this night for a while.
In the famous words of Cat Williams, a Chrysler 300 does look like a phantom until a phantom pulls up. Because that game, Larry Bird destroyed Tom Chambers so badly that every single time an opposing team put a white guy on Larry, he made sure that they would never do it again.
Bird has got Chambers on him. This is where Bird went wild in the first half. And look at that. Now to Dennis Johnson, Larry again, little up fake, and how do you do for two? Oh, good. I'll tell you, old Chambers isn't going to get much sleep tonight. He's going to have to have a Larry Bird nightmares. Red Slick, Indiana's pride and joy, makes it 34 points, 13 rebounds, 13 assists. Bird has got him so frustrated. You know, the kid hangs in, give him credit for that. He's got ability, but not when it's matched up against the best player in the league.
No disrespect to Tom Chambers, but he's just not Larry Bird. And I guess everyone had to learn that the hard way.
Give me a story, man, about LB, man. Larry Bird, man.
I don't know how this is going to play with America, right? but let me just tell you what this dude told me one time, right? Now, our back line at one time, it was Kelly Tripucka, Bill Lambier, Kim Benson. 3 white dudes. Okay? All right? So we walk out on the court, and he said, who guarding me? And I was like, you know, I got Kelly.
Bird right over Tripucka. Kelly Tripucka cannot do too much with Larry Bird.
Got Lamb.
Bird, baseline move.
No trouble. Right around Bill Laimbeer. No way he could stay with him.
I got Benson.
Out to Ainge. Bird has beat them all down the floor. Benson and Bird. Yes.
He's like, you ain't got no brothers? He said, hey, man, you can't put no white dude on me. That is straight disrespect. Right?
Well, they're going to work the mismatches to death tonight.
Bird hits the fall away. Larry, good up fake on Trapuka. And hits.
And round kick.
Bird outside.
Big hoop.
Bird wants it. Got it. 47 for Bird. And Boston comes away 132 to 124.
He said, don't put no white dude on me. So check this out. So the next year we come back, I said, I got somebody for your ass, right?
Yeah.
He said, who you got? I said, Robin.
They clear the zone. It's Bird one-on-one with Rodman. Bird fakes, unloads, and Rodman fouled it. Dominique Wilkins had the greatest quote anybody's ever had about Larry Bird. He said, when you're playing against him, you're looking into the eyes of an assassin.
He said, okay, he's a little better. He said, but don't ever put no white dude on me because that is disrespectful.
All right, here's Dennis. Gets it into Bird. Larry, a runner. Got it! Ball game's over. Boston wins.
I was like, okay. Now, I don't know how America going to feel about that.
They'll be all right.
But I think he said it in Sports Illustrated, too.
Yeah.
You can go get the quote.
In an interview with ESPN, Larry Bird said, "The greatest athletes in the world are African American. So I really got irritated when they put a white guy on me because it's disrespect to my game." And according to some white guys he played against in the NBA, he was not lying. Like when he faced Chris Mullin in the Golden State Warriors and they put Tom Tolbert on him.
We're playing the Celtics and getting ready for the jump ball. And I'm starting and I'm guarding Larry Bird. Then Chris is out there. Hi to Larry, shake hands, blah, blah, blah. And Larry looks at me. And he looks over at Chris. And do you remember what he said to you? He goes, "You guys gonna guard me with a white guy?" I looked over at Larry, I go, "Dude, I'm just trying to make a living, all right?"
Yeah.
Easy. He was unbelievable. He really was.
They're trying to set the Bird Tolbert matchup. Larry ate his lunch. Larry taking Marshall-Amos on the baseline and buries a turnaround over him.
Shot. Tolbert will work hard.
Tolbert, right, not Marshall-Amos. Bird blows by Tolbert.
Count it.
Count it for Larry Bird, and he's fouled.
Outstanding. Tolbert's working hard. Bird is scoring despite intensive defensive pressure from Tolbert.
He took a shot one time. Went up to
I remember that one.
You do?
Yeah.
I went up to
You did the college thing. Shot.
I go, "Shot." And he goes, "Yes, it is." I was like, "Damn you, Bird. You bastard."
If one man stays and just
Bird.
wow, Bird.
A three with a shot clock.
Oh, was that helpful? I'll tell you what, that ought to get Tolbert a trip to the bench, I would think.
But when he faced the Denver Nuggets and they put Bill Hanslick on him.
The story goes that when he played against Denver, they had a guy named John Hanslick. You remember John Hanslick?
No.
6'7", Notre Dame guy, white guy, really good defender, right?
Okay.
They put him on Larry, and Larry was weighing his ass out.
Here's where you don't want to let Bird kill you. That's that quick move, once again, by Larry Bird. Hanslick just has not been able to play. That's his fourth foul. All right, watch him push and shove inside. Hanslick, who takes nothing off anybody, pushing and shoving with Bird. Hanslick doing a good job denying, then picks up the foul. That's his fifth.
And Larry would run by the bench and tell Doug Moe, who was the coach, get him off me. You disrespecting me by putting a white guy on me.
I feel you.
But that's Larry, because when he played back in the day, that's all he played against was brothers. Yeah. But that was Larry Bird.
Or even when he faced Charles Barkley in the Philadelphia 76ers and they put Bob Thornton on him.
Because, I'm playing against Bird, who's a legendary shit talker.
But Bird didn't talk trash to you.
Oh, my God. Bird talked trash to everybody.
I remember one time we were playing the Celtics. Larry says, "Chuck, can I talk to you a second?" I said, "Sure. What's up, LB?" He says, "Yo, man, y'all being disrespectful to me."
You guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, "What are you talking about?"
It's like, yeah, y'all being disrespectful. I said, what are we doing? He says, y'all got a white guy trying to guard me. I'm like, what? I'm like, what?
Bird wants the ball on Bob Thornton, who's in the game. Hits again.
Well, they need to put a speed guy on Bird. That was a good switch by Thornton that time.
He got there quickly, but Bird hits anyway.
Smooth, man.
He
This game's
says,
so
you
smooth.
guys are putting a white guy on me. That's disrespectful. I just started laughing. I had no comeback when he says,
Hey, man, don't put a white guy on me. That's just fucking disrespectful. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.
And although Larry Bird definitely trash-talked everybody, for some reason when it came to facing white players, Larry took the trash talk to a whole nother level of disrespect. Like when he played against Craig Elo, who was one of the league's best defenders, but is most famous for guarding Michael Jordan on this iconic shot.
He looks, he gives to Jordan. Jordan to the circle, puts the shot in the air. Good! The game's over, and the Bulls have won.
But if you let Craig Elo tell the story, Michael Jordan was not the toughest player he had to guard.
Was there one guy in particular you said, oh man, I don't want to have to check him? He was just the toughest guy to guard every night.
Of course, I can say the Michaels or the Reggies or those, but the one I really hated to guard was Larry Bird. He was not a nice guy.
Bird against Elo with 10 on the shot clock. A shot, and of course a basket.
Matter of fact, there was one game and he was having a pretty rough first half. So that night against the Celtics, I thought I was playing some pretty good defense on him. In the first half, he was like 1 for 9 or something like that. I kind of puffed up on him and walked beside him and was like, yeah, you're 1 for 10. I was like, that's defense, and he just kind of looked at me and said, there's 2 halves. And when we came out in the second half, that's when he told me, I hope your mom's not watching because I'm about to embarrass you. And I was like, why would you say that to me? And he came back out and hit about 10 in a row on me. And the last one was left-handed. And he asked me if my mother was watching because he wanted to embarrass me. So...
Larry now over Elo.
That's crazy.
Larry wants it.
10 in a row?
Yeah, he wound up with like 31, so it was embarrassing. And I did call her and ask her, and she was like, yes, I was watching, so I was embarrassed, yeah.
Larry Bird once said, I wasn't real quick and I wasn't real strong, so I beat them with my mind and my fundamentals. Everybody can dunk, but the mental part is the toughest part. Spoken like a true psychological assassin.
Bird is a psychologically assassin.
In what way, though, man? You say that how?
Check this out. It was 92, and we was playing the Boston Celtics, and we was up 1. He said, who's guarding me as we come out of timeout? I says, Craig Elo. He said, why you got that white boy on me?
He said, hey, Rook, tell Coach Lenny Wilkins why he got this white kid, Craig Elo, guard me. You better put a brother on me. And I said, what?
Don't put no white boy on me.
He said that was most.
Now, remember, Larry Bird is white.
Right. I want to say, remember you white, right?
Yeah, right. He said, I'm going to go over here. Dennis Johnson going to pass it to me, and I'm going to hit.
And he let us know, I'm going to go over here with 2.1 seconds, and he'll tell you exactly where he's going to hit it.
Come on, man.
So I'm like, the ball is going to Larry Bird. Everybody knows what's going to Larry Bird.
Right.
Just do whatever you can. Craig, just cover him.
Right.
All Bird did was go like this.
Let space to catch the ball. Yeah.
And his fingers was all broke.
Right.
That little vocal jumper he had.
He hit the shot. All of them were jumping on right. He was getting them off of him like this. He walked off and said, legend.
And then he'll hit it, and he'll walk off. If you see some tapes, a lot of people was always jumping on him when he would make last-second shots, but everybody was surprised but him. He was a legend for real.
I get a charge when I'm going to tell somebody on the opposing team that I'm going to hit the last second shot and then do it. That's what it's all about.
Danny Ainge to inbounds for the Celtics, trailing by 1, 2 seconds left. Into Bird, he fires. Yes! And the Celtics win! Unbelievable! Larry Bird at the buzzer!
Larry Bird, a true legend. However, this last story is the best story because facing his arch rival, the Los Angeles Lakers, Larry Bird said one of the greatest lines ever because everyone knew that it was true.
Well, I think everybody knows he's the biggest crap talker. The thing with Bird was he was an undercover talker.
Okay.
Like he talked right to you, and then or he'll go to your bench and talk trash to your bench. I think we were playing the Lakers, and he was killing them.
Larry Bird fires away, and Bird with 10 points is the game's high scorer.
Have an experience giving birth to a healthy baby boy.
Bird waits for D-Bots to come out, and then he nails it.
And he went over to the bench. He said, "Hey, you know you can't put another white boy on me. If I'm the coldest white boy in the league, you better put a brother on me." And I was like, "What?
Damn.
You just say that to the Lakers bench with all those guys sitting there?" And he's like, "Yeah, you know you can't put a white guy on me. I'm the coldest white guy in the NBA. You better put a brother on me." And I said, "You know what? He was right too. He was right."
Not only was Larry Bird the coldest white guy in the league, but he will forever remain the coldest white guy to ever play the sport of basketball.
Yeah.
So anytime
He might be the coldest white guy to ever play because I don't think Jokic and Luka is catching him.
you even think about comparing another white player to Larry Legend, just understand one thing.
Larry Bird said that there will be another Larry Bird one day. And Larry, there will never, ever, ever be another Larry Bird.
No.
You guys gonna guard me with a white guy? I looked over at Larry. I go, dude, I'm just trying to make a living, all right?
Yeah.
Easy. He was unbelievable. He really.
Man, Larry Bird, man. He definitely the coldest white guy, bro. I don't think nobody colder than him. And ain't nobody even close. Shit. Nobody. 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 I don't know if it's another white dude that's top 10 besides Bird. For real, for real. Shit, top 5, top whatever he in your rank. I don't think Bird is the only white dude in there. I don't think you can throw no other white dude. You can't throw Dirk in no top 10 with Bird. I mean, you can if you want. But like it's really all brothers, bruh, for real when it comes to the GOATs. But hey, man, it's your boy Cal. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction, man. Don't be racist, bro. This video isn't racist. Just have to put a fairly reminder out there, even though people go do what they want to do anyway. I'll catch y'all in the next one. If you want to support this channel, make sure you hit that thumbs up, hype the video, and comment, man. Is Larry Bird the coldest white guy ever? I'm pretty sure y'all know he is, but yeah. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.